The flickering candlelight cast dancing shadows on the wall. I sat there lost in the pages of Daniel. His story resonated deeply, a timeless testament to the power of faith and courage. Daniel, a man who stared down lions and emerged victorious. His secret? An unwavering trust in God. Daniel's life offers a beacon of hope in our uncertain times. He shows us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. When the world feels unsteady, we can find strength in his story. We too can face our own lions with unwavering faith. We often seek easy answers, a straight path through the wilderness, but life rarely unfolds that way. Daniel's journey reminds us that our faith will be tested. It's in those moments of uncertainty that our true character is forged. Like Daniel, we must choose faith over fear. We must remember that even in the darkest night, dawn will eventually break. And in that breaking dawn, we will find ourselves stronger, more resilient, and more deeply rooted in our faith. Imagine Daniel kneeling in prayer. He knew the decree. Praying to any god but the king was forbidden. Yet 3 times a day, he sought the Lord. This was not defiance, but devotion. Daniel understood that some things are worth risking everything for. His faith was not a casual belief, it was the bedrock of his being. In a world that demanded conformity, Daniel dared to be different. He chose to honor God, even when it came at a great personal cost. Daniel's example challenges us. What do we prioritize in our lives? Do we allow fear to dictate our actions, or do we stand firm in our convictions, even when it's difficult? Daniel's story reminds us that true strength lies not in physical prowess, but in the unwavering commitment to what we know to be right. It's about trusting in a power greater than ourselves, even when we can't see the outcome. The stone dropped, sealing Daniel's fate. He was trapped, alone with the hungry lions. One can only imagine the terror that must have gripped him. Yet, Scripture tells us that God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. Daniel's survival was a miracle, a testament to the power of unwavering faith. He didn't know if he would be saved, but he knew his God, and that knowledge was enough. In the face of insurmountable odds, Daniel chose trust over despair. He clung to the belief that even in the darkest depths, God was with him, and in doing so he experienced the miraculous power of divine intervention. The lion's den serves as a powerful metaphor for the challenges we face in our own lives. We may not face literal lions, but we all encounter situations that test our faith and push us to our limits. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5-6 reminds us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. These words offer comfort and guidance, especially when we feel lost or afraid. Daniel's story embodies this verse. He didn't rely on his own strength or wisdom. Instead, he surrendered to a power greater than himself. And in that surrender, he found deliverance. We are often tempted to rely on our own understanding to try and control every aspect of our lives. But as Proverbs reminds us, our ways are not always God's ways. It's when we surrender our plans, our fears, and our desires to him that we truly begin to experience the fullness of his peace and provision. Just as Daniel experienced God's faithfulness in the lion's den, we too can find strength and direction in divine providence. Even when we don't understand the circumstances, we can trust that God is working all things together for our good. Section 5. Embracing the unknown with Stoic wisdom. Centuries after Daniel, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. This ancient wisdom complements our faith. Like Daniel, we are called to accept what we cannot control. Worrying changes nothing. It only steals our joy and peace. Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies not in resisting the inevitable, but in accepting it with grace and resilience. It's about focusing our energy on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions to the world around us. By embracing this principle of acceptance, we can navigate the uncertainties of life with greater peace and equanimity. We can learn to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and transformation. The future is always uncertain. This is not a reason for despair, but an invitation to live fully in the present moment. The Stoics understood this well. They knew that by letting go of what we cannot control, we free ourselves to appreciate the beauty and wonder of the present. This doesn't mean we become passive. It means we act with wisdom and intention, knowing that we are not ultimately in control of the outcome. Our job is to plant the seeds, to water them, and to trust that God will bring the increase. We can find peace and even joy in the midst of uncertainty. It begins with acceptance. It deepens with trust in God's plan, even when we don't fully understand it. This is not a passive acceptance, but an active surrender to a power greater than ourselves. It is in this surrender that we find true freedom and liberation. How do we cultivate this kind of courage? It begins with a daily commitment to nurturing our faith. Spend time in prayer, meditate on Scripture, surround yourself with a community of believers who can offer encouragement and support. Practice gratitude. When we focus on the good in our lives, it becomes easier to face the challenges. Remember that every breath is a gift, every sunrise a new beginning. Finally, be kind to yourself. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to keep going even when we're afraid. Give yourself permission to feel your emotions, to grieve your losses, and to embrace the full spectrum of human experience. Remember, building courage is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way. But with each step forward, with each act of faith, we become more resilient, more confident, and more deeply rooted in the love of God. As we stand on the threshold of 2025, let us remember the lessons of Daniel. Let us face the unknown with unwavering faith, knowing that we are not alone. God is with us every step of the way. Let us embrace the Stoic principles of acceptance and resilience, focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Let us approach the future with both courage and grace, knowing that even in the midst of uncertainty, there is always hope. The year ahead may hold its share of challenges, but it also holds incredible potential for growth, joy, and fulfillment. Let us step into this new year with confidence and faith, ready to embrace all that God has in store for us. Remember, we are not defined by our circumstances but by our response to them. Let us choose courage. Let us choose faith. Let us choose to live lives that reflect the boundless love and grace that we have received. The future belongs to the brave, to those who dare to believe in something greater than themselves. It belongs to those who, like Daniel, choose faith over fear, hope over despair, and love over hate. Let us be a generation known for its courage, its resilience, and its unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. Let us face the future with open hearts and open minds, ready to embrace the unknown with strength and grace. The world needs our courage. It needs our faith. It needs our willingness to stand up for what is right, even when it's difficult. Let us answer the call. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world. Let our lives be a testament to the power of faith to overcome any obstacle, to heal any wound, and to light the way forward, even in the darkest of times. Let us go forth with courage, knowing that the God who was with Daniel is with us still, and he will never leave us nor forsake us.